Hello guys, my name is Manton, and this festive season has been so good and so bad for me at the same time. Let me take you through. So as you can see, I have with me the Ghana Police extract, and which is stamped. It's not a fake extract, it's Ghana Police, which is stamped from Teshie Police Command, the police station there. Yeah. Let me take you through what happened. So in a span of 2 weeks, I've experienced 2 phone theft attempts. One was successful and one was unsuccessful. One happened at Teshie and one happened at Achimota overhead. I did one video about the 5 things I wish I knew before driving on Bolt or Uber. And one of the points was never pick a trip at Teshie, but I failed. So this is what happened. I got a trip with some white people. You know, when the white people pick you, usually they want to take you around to several places and they'll pay you all as a whole package. So yeah, I did a 4-hour trip with them. So when I dropped them, it was already 11:20. I needed to do 3 more trips on both because with both the time ends, the bonus time ends at 11:59. And for me, I know how I can do 3 trips in just one trip. Yeah, I have my ways of doing it. As I was at Nungwa, a trip came in. It was a lady. I called the lady. The lady said she was going to Italian Boy Lounge around Nungwa, where you have the Liquid Zero. Yeah, Liquid Zero. So I took the trip. I dropped the lady at Italian Boy Lounge. Yeah, I dropped the lady there. And I asked the lady to request me again so that, you know, the trips will count. The lady said, oh, she can't. Then so many stories. I had to move on because time was going. It was already 11:35 then. So I had to move on and Charlie ring the 130 Ghana. Because if I can ring 130 Ghana to clear my boat charges, why won't I do that? Yeah, so I just let her go. Then I turned on the app. I knew I was at Nungwa, very close to Teshie. By all means, a trip will come from Teshie. But then what will I do? So I was just sitting there waiting for a trip. Then I got one trip. The name was Prince. I picked the trip. I called the person. Who are you going to? The guy said he's going to Sakumono Beach. But on the trip, the destination that came was Osuosford. So I told the guy, but I saw Osuosford. You are saying you are going to Sakumono Beach, which is not accurate. And he said, oh, then it's a mistake. And I said, no. Then I can't take him. So I canceled the trip. I seated there for like 3-4 minutes and another trip came again. This time, Sakumono Beach. I picked it and I called the guy. And he said he's the one going to Sakumono Beach. And I asked him, wasn't he the one that just requested just now? He said, yes, the initial one, it was a mistake. My mind didn't really click. So I was like, oh, mistake. Okay, yeah, I should go and pick. But this time, I'll hold my phone very hard. So I just drove there. I saw him already. My glasses were up. My gates were locked. So I saw him. He was dressed nicely. Young boy. Charlie, like 18, 19 years. Young boy. So I just rolled the glass down and I asked him, are you the one going? He said, yes. I just analyzed him. He looked decent because the hair was cut nice and he was a small boy. Oh, this small boy, what can you do? I asked him to sit down. Immediately you go inside, he told me to look here. The sister is here. She wants to come inside, but the door is locked. Immediately he said that. I didn't really process what he said. I just turned my head to look here. Then now, he snatched my phone. Started running with it. Oh! So I also opened my door and started chasing him. And I was shouting, comfort, thief. Then I remembered that I haven't locked my door because someone else can come inside and rob me. I had already had some coins in the car. So I just left him and rushed back to the car and came to lock the door and move the car towards, there were stores there that were open and all that. And I told them, oh, someone snatched my phone. They were like, oh, that's what they do here. I shouldn't come here. So many advice, but Charlie, that thing has already happened. This advice, and they were telling me they know him, but then they know the people, but then if they point them out, they might come and destroy their shops and the rest. So that's it. They can't leak them out or something. Yeah. So that's how come I lost my phone. And right in front of me, I'm not lying, I'm not capping. Right in front of me, another Yango driver. I stood there for like 30 minutes to process the whole situation. Right in front of me, another Yango driver got his phone stolen again. I saw one boy running with it. But for him, he was just seated in the car, confused. Charlie. So that was what happened. And I couldn't win the bonus. I couldn't do any trip. I was just stranded. So around 12:01, I just drove to Dakuma MTN office to sleep there for the next day. So right in the morning, I just joined the queue and replaced my SIM, both SIMs. I also knew that our trips are insured with Bolt and Uber. I already know that our trips are insured. So what do? I went to Bolt office and I went to report that a rider has stolen my phone. A rider on their app has stolen my phone. And they said, oh, okay. So since I was on a trip and the phone was stolen, it's going to be replaced. Their insurance will cover that. But before that, I have to go to Teshie police station to get a police extract. So I went there because it happened at Teshie. So I went to Teshie police station. As you can see, it's here, Teshie with their stamp. Ghana police, Teshie police station. There's the whole story. Daniel, that's my name, and that's the whole story, as you can see. So I went to Teshie police station to get the extract, and the extract, Ghana, everything you pay. The woman was like, you pay 150 cedi, and I was like, oh, I'm just a boat driver, I don't have any money and all that. At the end, I ended up paying 50 Ghana. Charlie, I frankly didn't want to pay anything about 50 Ghana. I took the police extract, went back to both office. They asked me some few questions, the name, the place, and all that, and I gave it to them, and they entered everything. They gave me the insurance company's number, their WhatsApp number, and their email, which I'll have it. I'll paste it here because I don't have a second phone. The second phone I used to show you is the one that has been stolen, so I don't have a second phone now. So I got the insurance company's number. I tested them on WhatsApp, and they told me they gave me a form to fill with the price of the phone. I should go to any phone dealership or any phone shop and get a popular one. Then I should get an invoice for the price of the phone, and I should fill petty things. Yeah. So when your phone is stolen, automatically, if you're on a trip, automatically insurance will cover that. Yes. Or any item on you that is stolen. This thing I knew even before driving on boat. Any item on you that is stolen, insurance will cover that. Provided you can get evidence that this happened, insurance will cover that. So I went to Franco Trading at La Paz because that's where I stay, and I got an invoice and everything. I submitted to them. I'm just hoping the phone will be replaced or the amount to be paid to me. That's my first theft at Teshie, my first crime incident. Within that same week, I was driving at night and I got to Achimota overhead. Charlie, I was tired. I realized that I was really tired. I was falling asleep. Like every 30 seconds, I was dozing off. So I parked in front of a tractor. Then I slept. I closed all the glasses and I just pushed my chair back and I was sleeping in it. And when you are sleeping in a car, you have to at least leave some gap at the window so that air pass through here, so that you can breathe. Else you wake up and you are dead. So I lowered the glass a little, and I rolled my seat back and I was sleeping. Charlie, around 3 a.m., I heard someone shouting, "Why did you open the door? Why did you open the door?" I woke up from my sleep and I saw one guy moving to this side, talking to the guy in the tractor. Not knowing the guy in the tractor was telling me the guy that opened the door had been going up and down, looking at me, looking into the car, up and down like that. So as soon as the guy realized that I was asleep, deep asleep, he moved the sun. He used the sun to pass through that small gap that I've opened for air to flow in. He moved his hand inside and opened the door. That's how come he got access to the door and he opened the door. Charlie. So when I woke up and I asked him, I also came to ask him, why did you open the door? And he was telling me, oh, he wanted to check if I was asleep because where I was sitting is not. I'm like, what's up? Why will you open the door? Charlie. So me, in my mind, I was like, this guy, we should beat him. The guy said, oh, you should leave him. And so that's what happened. This Salaman burgling issues. I experienced 2 theft issues, which one really got me. They stole my phone. But the other, which is this last phone I have, would have been stolen if not for the grace of that truck driver behind me. I would have been 2 phones down in just 1 week.